Sam Elliott finally had the chance to speak with the actress after many years had passed since he first spotted his wife, Catherine Ross, and was unable to approach her. The couple has one kid and have been married for 38 years. Although their union appears like something out of a fairy tale, it hasn't been without difficulties, including a disastrous fire. Here are some specifics. Hi there, welcome to my channel. I am Mila. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Sam Elliott and Catherine Ross, two legendary members of Hollywood, have been together for almost 40 years. On the set of the 1969 Western film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kids, the two fell in love for the first time. Elliott, though, said that he did not make an effort to speak with Ross at that time in a 2015 interview with AARP the magazine. He was a glorified extra in a bar scene, the actor claimed, while his future wife was the leading woman. Elliott was interested by Ross, though, and he spent a lot of time on the set taking in the performances of the actress and her castmates. When the Hollywood actors reunited for the sequel to the horror film The Legacy, they eventually had their first meeting in London several years later in 1978. Elliott and Ross continued to interact with each other while shooting after their initial encounter. The two would eventually begin dating. It was just a matter of time. Ross would later admit that she was drawn to Elliott due to his beard, baritone voice, and attractive features. It was the actress's sixth marriage, her husband's was his first, and the couple dated for a while before saying "I do" in 1984. The pair traveled to Hawaii for their honeymoon after being married. The two had a fantastic time, especially Elliott, who nearly declined a job in order to enjoy his honeymoon. When casting for the 1985 film Mask started, the actor was in Hawaii. He was supposed to play Cher's lover in the movie, but he informed his agency he couldn't. Even yet, Ross saved the day by returning the agent's call and informing him that Elliott would be available. Fortunately, everything turned out as planned, and the movie was a success when it was released. The couple spent several years living contentedly on their ranch. Cleo was born to Elliott and Ross in the same year that they were married. The family relocated to their rural ranch in Malibu after the birth of their only kid. The actor remembered how horrible it was to see the neighbor's house and the one behind his own burn to the ground. The stunning home, which is over 3,000 square feet in size and was constructed entirely of wood in 1983, has 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a massive stone fireplace, dark wooden accents, an open kitchen, and soaring wooden beams. Some of Elliott and Ross's most romantic moments also revolve around the remote property. They reared their lone daughter there, giving her the greatest upbringing imaginable. The actor previously said that being a parent was one of his favorite life experiences. He claims, according to Parade, "It makes me whole. I have one kid, to whom I am the world's most in love, and I have been married once. That's where my universe is as well." Elliott and his wife supported their daughter's decision to seek a profession in singing in addition as being there for Cleo. Even though Cleo had always been able to play musical instruments since she was a little child, as she got older, she became certain that singing was what she really wanted to accomplish. Cleo's success in her musical career was aided by Elliott and Ross, who were happy that their daughter decided against pursuing acting. She issued the album No More Lies in 2009. With the exception of one song, all of the pop rock sounds on the album were written by Cleo. Overall, Elliott was content with having a daughter who is a successful musician and a committed relationship. He spent several years living at the comfortable ranch with his family, but regrettably, they were not prepared for the disaster that would strike them. Sam's family home was on fire, but he and the firefighters managed to save it. Elliott will always look back on 2018 with fondness. It got off to a good start when the actor was cast as the lead in A Star is Born, but Elliott went through a devastating tragedy near the conclusion of the year. The movie star's property was destroyed by the Malibu forest wildfire in November 2018 as he was promoting his role in the film. Elliott mentioned helping the firemen put out the fires in a conversation with Elliott. The actor remembered how horrible it was to see the neighbor's house and the one behind his own burn to the ground. Fortunately, though, Elliott's home was spared. The horrible event was still fresh in his mind, but the Hollywood celebrity was appreciative of what was left of his possessions. In his interview with Elliott in February 2019, he acknowledged that the neighborhood was recovering. In the actor's own words, "A lot of it is now quite green, it's returning, and ultimately, it will all return, but it will take a while." A number of folks suffered total loss. Individuals who lost everything are people we know. 1,000 houses burned down or whatever. It's an awful thing. The remote ranch's vegetation has recovered 4 years after the blaze, and the actor, his wife, and their daughter have a peaceful family life. Elliott and Ross have a happy 38-year marriage, which the former occasionally brags about. The actor opened out about his long-lasting marriage's secret during a 2017 interview. His statements, as quoted by NPR, "I believe that what matters most is our love, and we strive to have it. Additionally, and maybe most crucially, you must desire to get married." Elliott claimed that he had always desired to work in the film industry and get married. Fortunately, his desires were granted, and now his job and marriage are prospering. Ross and Elliott's relationship will hopefully last a lifetime. Thank you for watching.